Starlight, it's electric. Starlight, it's electric. I can smell the summer coming off your soul. Let me find a sign to realize it all. Yeah. In the daylight, in the daylight, yeah. I just still can't sleep, babe. Can you hear the sound of the thunder? It's electric. Hold me down. Yeah. In the daylight, yeah. Starlight, it's electric, baby.
Community.
Shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like starlight? It's electric, baby. Can the moonlight take me? Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like to the moon or to the stars? Let's take it all. To the universe, I'll come right where you are. Yeah. Starlight, it's electric, baby. Can the moonlight take me? Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like starlight? It's electric, baby. Can the moonlight take me? Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like feel so magic where we are. I just want to feel your heart. Feel so magic where we are. I just want to feel your heart. It's electric, baby. Can the moonlight take me? Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like starlight? It's electric, baby. Can the moonlight take me? Let the feeling shine like starlight. It's electric, baby. Diamonds pressure made it. Can you ride the waves like
Hey, yo, band play.
Hey, I just went bought a watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show how these my time. Took a trip out to Cali to hang with the make a play and get off that. I say R.I.P. Kobe, so fly when I ball out, where I skydive. So much on me, could've went by the Williams, the Rudies, a big Popeye. In a whole different bracket, this life is immaculate. If you hit me for you know that I'm taxing. Keep buying cause that's still in the package. If he say that he robbed me, he capping me. Really no throw sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabin. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So the Bucks win the tip. Lillard with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice. Dish, and the layup goes down. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Here's Wembanyama, and he buries his first look.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Offline with a three. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Fox. And a nice finish on the layup.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now Lillard. Pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Vassell with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a three-point game.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Out to the right wing. Now Lopez. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Vassell. Here we go. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. A main focus on their defense? Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
Allie, thank you. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox.
And you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses. I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Castle, still without a bucket. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Oh, it's stolen away. Right side Barnes. It's good.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. Oh, big dunk right over Lopez.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Prince. The kick out to Kuzma. 4 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Prince can't hit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Castle for 3. And no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Now here's Lillard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 from Prince. Buries it from 3.
Not just to score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Hits a 3-pointer. Prince has got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense gets in Paul's business, but his instincts are just too good. He's still able to get off his shot and draw the foul.
And so he makes both from the line.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there. Using his strength to power through contact.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Trent for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Fox, that's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Trent's shot is off. San Antonio leading. Fox left side. Beyond the arc. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fox. He has 7. Right side Barnes. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Out to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Lillard can't get it to go. On offense, here is San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fox. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Fox. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 4 to the left side wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for your Spurs. Wembanyama.
Hangs and misses. Bucks trail by 4. The 3 from Prince. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Vassell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Vassell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
The 3 from Prince. Barnes with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Substitution on the court.
1:36 left in the first half of this game. Bucks trail by 8. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
1:29 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the half.
Number 5.
Down low. Here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
For 3, here's Lillard. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Vassell. Lays it up and banks it in. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here. There's 53 seconds left in the second. It's Prince on the wing. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Prince has got 12 points.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Paul. Oh, rejected by Lillard. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. To the middle. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lets it go from 14. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. All right, Grant, give it to us straight. Here, what's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Bucks trail by 9. Oh, Lillard with the dunk!
What an athletic play from Lillard. More than capable of just jamming it down.
Three-pointer, Fox. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard right side. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They've led by as much as 10. Prince grabs the miss. So it's Milwaukee now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For 3, here's Lillard. And he can't get that one.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Fox outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Lopez with the steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And There's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That'll be a second foul of the game. On defense, the Spurs. They lead by 1. Back to Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Trent. Lillard outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Trent. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, look at Wemby covering some ground with those long strides.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by San Antonio. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Lopez. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Timeout, timeout.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's 1:45 left in the third. To the wing on the left. Pass to Prince. Lillard got a good look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him deliver it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lillard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Lillard can't get it to go.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Misses from short range. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh my goodness!
What a dunk!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Bucks trail by 8. Lillard outside. That'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defense has forced a number. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Porter. They double with Sohan. Out to the right wing. Here's Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Inside. Here's Sohan. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. The drive by Porter. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. With the drive. To tie it up. Again, Porter missing. San Antonio leading. Portis with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's good. This game is all even.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Fox deciding where to go with it. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
How about the soft touch from Fox, measuring the floater beautifully? Love his initiative.
Lillard left side. Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 6. Lillard can't get it to go. And so it's San Antonio with it. Here's Castle. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Over Fox. Sohan with a rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. 2-point game. And it's Fox missing. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. For 3, here's Lillard. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 20.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Lets it go from 11. And that's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 1. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Castle. Back to the cell. Fox outside. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Lillard. Here's Prince. Fires for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
The three from Prince. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Fox outside. The three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And he's heating up in a big way. And I'm not sure the defense knows what exactly to do about it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And he commits the intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
Here's Wembanyama. Here he goes. Money.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy.